All right, so it's like the first Saturday of yard sale season. It's still kind of crummy outside, so I don't know how many yard sales that we're going to get to today. I know there's definitely one near me because we saw it setting up yesterday. But if we don't get to go to too many yard sales, I think there is a certain store, like vintage store, that's having a sale this weekend that I definitely want to go and check out. It's a little bit farther away from me, so definitely going to go to two. Maybe we'll find more, maybe we won't, but let's check it out. This looks promising.
Good morning.
Morning. Look at all these board games. Win, lose, or draw. Oh my God, these are some old ones. I love it. Look at this game. What's this game called, Evie?
I don't know.
Fart. That's funny. My brother's a giant board game fan.
He's a giant what?
Board game fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my girls are going to my mom's house for a sleepover, so this is actually like
Oh, nice.
pretty funny. Trivial Pursuit for juniors. Okay, I might have to grab some of those on the way. Okay, let's go look over here. Hold my hand. Board games. You see anything else? The Little Book of Wine. Those are pretty. Never trust a skinny cook. I'm gonna get all three of these. What's in here? Are you cold? There's some books here. Cinderella. I thought I saw a nursery rhyme one. Yeah, right here. Mother Goose Nursery Rhymes. It's ripped up. I think I'm gonna get some more games though. I'm probably gonna get this and this.
Oh, yeah.
There's your draw. So this was the vintage store. It's actually called Vintage and Vinyl, and they had all kinds of cool stuff. Look at this Woody Woodpecker cup. How awesome is that? So there was a lot to see here. I kind of had an idea of some of the things I wanted to get, but honestly, there was like a visual smorgasbord. I looked underneath. I saw this Aladdin and Genie piggy bank. It looked a little bit too worn. I have had that in the past, and it is pretty awesome. But as I was doing this, I saw that Shrek Brainbuster game. And if you can read the label, it says it's never been opened. So at that point in time, I knew I was absolutely 100% going to have to get that game because it's awesome and we love Shrek. So that was one that I definitely wanted to purchase. Now, just looking around, I was looking for some old Fisher-Price stuff. I have found cool stuff there in the past. I saw the McDonald's logo on this, and I thought it might have been like a McDonald's lunch pail, but it was a Detroit Shock one. Other than that, there was nothing under there. That doll kind of creeped me out a little bit. Just kind of felt like it was staring at me, but I saw this Tommy's Tudor typewriter, and I thought about getting it, and I actually picked it up and was going to check out with it, but there was a slight problem with it, so I ended up passing on it. Now, this room kind of mainly had tapes and cassettes and some shirts. I don't know if you saw that Energizer Bunny and this Polaroid shirt. I wanted to get it. That is a really cool shirt. There's a World's Smallest Boombox just randomly on the wall for $10. I think it actually plays sound, so I'm going to have to test that out because you know I love my miniature stuff. It has a wireless speaker built into the back. Hold on to that. We'll get that. Holy hockey. There was a bunch of hockey memorabilia, baseball memorabilia, and bobbleheads in this room, along with some more band t-shirts and just so many records. Everywhere in this store in random spots, there were toys. So you had to kind of like march around and check it out. Like you can see a Beanie Baby there. That Metallica shirt is really cool. A bit pricey, so I passed on it. But as you can see, there was really like all kinds of different things sorted all over the store. Hence the term vintage and vinyl. Random little bobblehead figures, those books, so much cool stuff. The store is definitely somewhere you want to check out if you're in the LaSalle, Ontario area. You can see there's a Coleco video game system, one of those plug-and-play ones, and some Star Wars games. Then there's all kinds of Star Wars stuff in this one spot. And I almost missed something that was absolutely amazing. I actually walked out the door, and then in my head, I saw something out of the corner of my eye. I went back in and double-checked, and I had to scoop it up.
See, there's Ninja Turtles over there.
Buried in the corner, there were some video games that were on clearance. Ratchet and Clank took my eye. So for $5, a Black Label PS2 game is always going to come home with me. So
Although it was the start of yard sale season, we only ended up going to one yard sale because it was so bad outside. It was cold, windy, not nice. But the one yard sale we did go to, I found a couple things. And then we went to a record store, kind of a vintage store called Vintage and Vinyl. And they had some really cool stuff. So let me show you what all we picked up this weekend. The first thing I picked up at that yard sale was Outburst Junior. We like to play board games on Friday nights. Like, there's no real value in this, but it's a fun little game to play, and it's got all the pieces. And it does have a hourglass, which are always fun to have laying around. Pretty fun game. Pursuit, the Master Game, Genius Edition. Now you know I love trivia here, so this is worth about $20. It has all the pieces, and it's in really good shape. So, I mean, the box is a little bit wear, but inside it's nearly mint. These like slate, I guess you'd call them accents for your house. I got 3 of them. They're 75 cents a piece, and these are worth like 10 to 15 bucks. I'm actually going to hold on to them because I have some people that I think I'm going to gift them to in the future. I'm not going to tell them I paid 75 cents, but these, if you bought them new, I see them all the time. 15 to 20 bucks easy. There was a Shakespeare one. This one, Moments of Silence, are part of the music. So cool find. Not really toy related, so let's move on. So the last 3 things I picked up were from that store, Vintage and Vinyl. I ended up getting a video game, Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. There's no instructions in it, but it was only $5, and this game usually is worth about 15. I'm actually going to play it first and then decide what I want to do with it. But yeah, I always like Black Label PlayStation 2 games. Now, I was going to get this Tomy typewriter, but it didn't work, so I put that back on my way out. I think if you watched the video, you probably saw me eyeballing that for some videos, but I didn't get it. I did get the Brain Buster, and this has never been played with. This is a Shrek-like operation-styled game where he talks to you while you do it. So I will be doing a short on this in the near future. Look for that because we love Shrek here, and this is awesome, and will make for a good board game night. And then the last thing I got from Vintage and Vinyl, I saw it, and I swapped out the typewriter for this. Got everything there for 30 bucks. Star Wars mini head play sets. And you got Boba Fett, Admiral Akbar, and the Gamorrean Guard. Look how cool those are. I love mini stuff. I love them. And I've been looking for the Boba Fett one to do a video on. Actually, all 3 of these are going to end up getting videos done. Look at inside that one. You've got the Rancor in the background. So great. For only 20 bucks. It's new in the box, but guess what? I'm going to open it and show you guys the inside of the other 2 when I do a short. So look for those on the shorts feed. And all in all, slow first weekend of yard sale season, only hitting 1 yard sale. I mean, we probably could have scoured for more, but it was just too darn cold. Next weekend, we're actually going to be doing something way different. Surprise for the channel. Maybe to celebrate the 100,000 subscribers. So thank you to everyone that has subscribed. But we're actually going to be in another town. So I don't know if we'll do yard selling there or not, but we're definitely going to be doing some thrifting and going to some really cool retro stores. So look for that coming up. But thanks as always for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for these bad boys coming up in a short. I almost forgot about the coolest thing that we found. This little miniature world's smallest boombox. And I'm going to do a short on this as well. And I think it actually works. And I have the perfect figure for this to go with. So stay tuned for that as well. Sorry I forgot this one, but it was too cool not to put in the video.